What's up, YouTube? It's ArtisanMc, and today I'm going to react to What If Episode 7. What if Thor didn't grow up with her? Now, I just watched this episode last night, and I was underwhelmed with this episode. I can tell you that much. The What If show has been good to me, and I've enjoyed what I've seen, some more than others, but there's two shows that are standing out as being like, okay. Now, the idea in this one is that, okay, Thor is still the god of thunder, and Odin goes into Odin sleep, and Frigga goes somewhere else, right? But instead of Odin raising Loki, Laufey's son, he gives him back to the Frost Giants and makes peace. Now, apparently, because of this, it turns Thor into a frat boy dumbass, because he doesn't have Loki there, which is, it's a what if, okay? I've said this myself, it's a what if. So in a different universe, this is what the hell happens. But this is why this doesn't work for me as a what if. If Loki wasn't there, Thor would still be groomed to be the king. Odin would still act the way he was acting with Thor, which is training him to become the king of Asgard. So Thor would still be just as fucking egomaniacal. He would still need and have the same hubris. He wouldn't just turn into a dumbass because Loki didn't make him smart. Loki didn't make him a warrior. He's an Asgardian. Raised an Asgard with warriors. That's what made him a warrior. It wasn't fucking Loki. So to me, that's already out the gate one trope that seems stupid. The other one is right in the beginning where you have Odin going to sleep and going into the Odin sleep, and then Frigga's in charge and she's just, telling everybody what to do and then piecing the fuck out. I said, you get the vibe of this show right off the bat. You get the vibe of that right off the bat of what the hell is going on here. And if you think you smell, the feminist flag, flying high, oh yeah, this is that episode for you. This is that episode for you to, push the button and rub the nipples. This is the episode for that, okay? Now, the other thing you get, which is apparent, is that, okay, Thor's kind of a dumbass. He just wants to party in some risky business kind of way, right? Okay, so he's going to party, and he's going to go to Midgard and party while Dad's asleep and Mom's away. He is definitely afraid of Mom. Why? I don't know. She's not the Allfather. It's just Frigga. And if you know anything about Thor, Frigga ain't his real mama anyway. But I'll leave that to Joe Herb to explain to you. Now, you go to Midgard and you get introduced to Jane Foster and Darcy, which is cool. I didn't catch it in the opening trailer. I only watched the episode once. It's probably all I'm going to watch the episode for. I'm probably only going to watch that one time. But I wasn't really sure if Kat Dennings reprised her role as Darcy and if Natalie Portman did the Jane Foster. I wasn't sure. I can't attest to that because I wasn't watching the credits when it started. Okay? But you have these two characters, and one character which is missing from this whole scene right in the beginning. Right in the beginning, still saying the same thing. Is the intern. Or Selvig. Being in that van, finding the thing, they're missing. Right? Okay. So it's just Darcy and Jane, okay. supposed to be doing his chores. Dad's asleep. And he's going to go to Midgard to party because that's where Heimdall can't see him. No voice acting from Heimdall. You don't get any Idris Elba voice acting. Okay, fine. Get him showing up on Earth. And instead of landing in New Mexico, he lands in Vegas, the Warriors School. And they proceed to start a party in Vegas. Okay, kind of funny. Funny to me a little bit. Now, while Jane Foster has been trying to contact S.H.I.E.L.D. or anybody to let them know about this atmospheric phenomenon and this star that's going out and all the rest of this dumb shit, they go to Vegas to find the source of this anomaly, and she runs into Thor. First one that was to get. Okay. All well and good. Now, when she sees Thor, it's in a very feminine L'Oreal hair commercial kind of thing where he's just wafting his hair and stuff like that. And she sees him, and it's all love at first sight. I'm like, what the fuck? This is the feminization. This is the juxtaposition of taking something traditionally females do, even to this day, and putting it on a male character and having the female character act in the masculine. Now that's not missed on me. And mind you, the whole time I'm watching this, from this point on, I'm thinking of it in the sense of watching it like Dr. T.S.'s son. What are they showing me? What are they programming me with? All those generation, those Z's or whatever that come behind. What is this saying to them? This is how guys act? Now from here you get this going on where Jane runs up on Thor, and the conversation they have is a bunch of goddamn virtue signals. Her trying to whip out her fucking, premature, enlarged, clitoris to prove that she's a little bit more intelligent than he is. He is so in awe of her. And the technology that the Midgardians have is so far advanced than Asgardians. Get the fuck out of here. Asgardians. In the MCU, aliens from another planet. Their technology looks like magic to us. You would not be impressed by a damn iPad. Now from here you kind of get the spiel. That all of this is outside of Thor and the Warriors 3 and a couple of other characters. The male characters that are in this are background. They're background and plot devices for all the female characters that get some shine. And this is where you get the indication that this is the female episode. That's what it is. It's just the female episode. Where the guys are dumb as fuck, retarded, and their frat boys, little boy children, and all the women are assertive, in control, and trying to make sure these dudes is doing what they're supposed to be doing. Alright, Mom. That's what you get from this episode. Now, while it looks very good, and some interesting stuff happened in it, which gave me one of my biggest laughs in this at the time, which was, okay, they're in Vegas. Darcy's pushing Jane to go talk to Thor, and who rolls up on Darcy? Howard the Duck. Way to go, Howard! Howard is in another episode, right on. But Howard start macking at Darcy, and they go have a drink. I'm like, oh, what's up? I'm for that. Where's my Howard episode of What If? Give me a Howard episode and a Peter Parker episode. I'd be happy. It'd be better than the shit I just saw. Because from here you get that S.H.I.E.L.D. shows up and tries to calm Thor down because this party in Vegas Shield showing up, and it's Maria Hill and Rumlow showing up, right? And I think they reprise their voice, Frank Grillo and I'm forgetting the female's name at the moment, but Kobe Smulders. They reprise their roles. I can tell their voices right? Okay, so they're doing their voice acting. It's cool. But then they tell Thor about the new acting director of Shield and what happened to the other director. So apparently, Nick Fury showed up, like Nick Fury would show up, trying to get through the gates, and somebody just punched him the fuck out of there. And he's unconscious. So basically, you get all the authoritative male figures that are me, or the masculine male characters, taken out of this shit one after the other. You don't even get Selvig in this one, who knew all about Thor and had to explain that shit to Jane Foster. You got him removed too, Ian Skarsgård, right? They pull him out of this, so now Jane is just the authority on what Thor is. Since when? Remember, we saw the original movie. She didn't know shit and didn't believe it. Okay, fine. So they pair off. They have this party in Vegas, and Shield wants to shut them down. They're not going. So Maria Hill does what she can do, and they bring her the case, and she opens this big old case, and it's a little bitty pager in there. She calls in for the big guns. Captain Marvel. Y'all know. Captain Marvel as a character, I'm fine with the character. Disappointed in what they've turned Carol Danvers, really disappointed in what they've turned her into in the MCU. Look, one actor has ruined that character. That shit is quickly approaching fucking Dark Phoenix territory, where you shouldn't touch that character again for another 15 to 20 years because it's being trashed. So Maria Hill calls in Captain Marvel to show up and be the authority. Sure enough, Captain Marvel flies into Vegas, shows up, not Vegas, but it was Paris or some shit. Try to check Thor, tell him to calm down and leave the planet. Now, first off, with this, while I've said I like Captain Marvel, the character, I like the costume design on the character, I like how they got the powers in the MCU. I'm not like Brie Larson. I'm no longer a fan of Brie Larson. I don't like the politics that they keep pushing with this character, and this is not how this fucking character works. The other thing, the most major fucking thing, she is not the authority on shit. She is not strong enough to take Thor. Ever. Never has been, never will be. You can forget that shit. You can forget it. If she ain't going toe to toe with the Hulk, and I'm not talking about, the Ruffalo, kinder, gentler Professor Hulk shit. No, fuck all that. If she ain't going toe to toe with Savage Hulk, shut all the fuck up. Now, what they have basically is Captain Marvel flying in and having a dick measuring contest with Thor. And rolling in like the worst fucking dude in the club and try to tell you what the fuck to do. Some asshole security guard. Yo, you gotta leave. Man, if you don't get your ass off your shoulders and calm down, you can ask me. I ain't doing it just because you said so. And all she has is a threat of violence behind it. It's an Asgardian warrior, the Thunder God. You think he worried about a fight? You think you punching him is about to make any difference in what the fuck he doing? We got Frost giants and shit hanging out with us. Guardians of the Galaxy and everything. You think we worried about a fight? Bitch, you tripping. So from here, what you get is one of the most ridiculous things that I've seen, which visually is cool because it's anime. But it's kind of wish fulfillment because you never saw this play out in the MCU. You just had a version of it in Endgame where Thor and Captain Marvel square up. And Captain Marvel squares up to Thor, and he calls the hammer, and she does a flinch with it. I told y'all that in the beginning. That shit was just to try to validate her, to validate that character that maybe she is a badass. Get the fuck out of here. She wasn't. She ain't stepping with Thor. He'd kill her. He would kill her. Okay? She ain't that damn powerful like that. Okay? You can forget that shit. Now, the second thing that pissed me off, you end up having a fight between Thor and Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel just punching and beating the shit out of fucking Thor. Right and left. And he can't do shit without his hammer. This is the other thing that's a big fucking piss off moment for me. Thor is strong without his hammer. Thor is strong without the hammer. It's not like Green Lantern. He doesn't have to hold the hammer to be able to fight anything. He is strong without it. He doesn't need it. He is already an Asgardian and the son of Odin. He is already powerful in his own right. Can already fight in his own right. He does not need the hammer to punch you into the next fucking country. He doesn't need that shit. He can do that anyway. The hammer is just insult to injury. That gives you a focal point for all that lightning and shit. Other than that, they'll just put the boom on it. You don't need just that. This is the problem that Marvel has with people, these newer writers write these characters. And I've said this a lot of times about Wolverine. Wolverine is a 5-foot-something dude with a body laced in some heavy metal and is trained in every form of combat being there on the planet. He don't need his fucking claws to hurt you. He should be able to beat the shit out of you without ever popping a claw. Just hitting you with his fist, full on, should be like getting hit with a truck. Should be. Even in a small package. The claws are insult to injury to let you know you have, in fact, fucked up and you are going to die. Because he is the best he is at what he does. And what he does is not pretty. Cutting motherfuckers up. If you didn't. Killing things. That's what he does. Now, likewise with Thor, you don't need a hammer to beat your ass. Don't. A hammer to beat your ass. Gives him a little extra punch. And that's what I saw the whole time with this Captain Marvel fight. He wasn't even hitting her with his hand. Because in this feminist world, you can match up to a man. Strongest Avenger. You can match up to him. You can punch him in the face and everything. But he can never hit you back in the face. Because you ain't matching up all the way like that, are you? No. Every time he hit her, he hitting her with the hammer. Because you don't want to see her, BOW! Taking a shot. Because that would be, that would offend some woman's senses. But it's not supposed to offend any man's senses to see some little ass woman just because she got the Energizer Bunny powers, because that's all her powers were. Punching some big ass dude in the face and knocking him all over the place. That was feminism shine right there. That's why I was hating the Captain Marvel character shine. As soon as I saw her, I was like, because I know what they're pushing behind that. Now this shit goes on, and what you get is a lot of feminine tropes on how to deal with men. Call his mother. with that? Maybe the Russians, they don't have an issue with it. You don't want to do it on American soil, but it's okay to do it in the USSR or Soviet. Siberia is just open game for anybody, right? That's not how I remember the globe was. But that's what it is. You're gonna be the one to kill Thor. Your last resort, outside of Jane Foster hiding the fact that she was sleeping with the motherfucker, which seems really fucking stupid. Nobody knew what was going on. We showed up to the hotel room. Your ass in there. We were looking for him. Don't know where he was laid up, but we know where she is. She goes, calls Heimdall with some help from Selvig University, which beckons Heimdall like he's just somebody bitch. Like he don't know this is a Midgardian. She shouldn't be calling him anyway. And sends her to talk to Frigga, and she calls her the mother, who's sitting up with her girlfriends, having wine and Cabernet. And Jane Foster jumps in there too, and they talk, and just, yeah, he's kind of stupid. Can you come get him? And so, because some of this shit going out of whack, Frigga does a little, conference call with Thor. Says she's coming. He lies to her because he's afraid of the All-Mother. And now he has to clean up the planet before his mom gets to it. Weird times. Okay, so she's coming to Midgard. He's gonna be in trouble. He wants everybody to help him clean up, and everybody's out of here. Frost Giant, Loki, and all that shit, they out of here. They're not helping him clean up shit. Now, he does a little call for his dad's power, and flies up in the sky and uses his voice to become bigger to get everybody to help him clean up. So everybody put the shit back that they was right. But this fear of the mom figure showing up is really silly. Father has no power. Even though he calls on the power of the father. Father has no power. Father's removed. This is all about women. You see most of these characters talking, it's all women characters. Which, in and of itself, could not be a problem if the stuff that they are saying and how they're talking about the male characters in the space wasn't so problematic. Now, into the end, Frigga shows up and Thor has put everything back in place and kind of got over with the lie that he's there on the cultural exchange and he's having a class. She shows up, but she's not buying it. She's just cutting her eyes at him and whatever. What the fuck she gonna do? What is Frigga's power? How strong is Frigga? Outside of the regular Asgardians who can get cut down by just a frog. Please explain. There's a reason why Odin is called the Allfather. It's not just because he got the dick and balls. Because he wields the Odin force. Frigga don't wield none of that shit. Regular Asgardians don't wield any of that shit. That's why Thor stands above them. Because he was the son of the Hulk. That's some of that. Nobody else does. Other alien beings. Now, his lie doesn't go over so well. He kind of gets bust out when he called Mjolnir, and it has beads and spray paint and brawls and stuff all over it. And then he tries to hide it from his mother because she's gonna be upset to see him. One, she didn't give him a goddamn hammer, so what difference does it make to her? Now, Captain Marvel shows up for the last time to character in particular. I like seeing Howard, and I like seeing Jeff Goldblum's character from Ragnar. I like seeing him in it, and him DJing and stuff. Because I do believe it was Jeff Goldblum doing the worship. I like that. I like that. That was cool. Seeing Drax, some of the people in Nebula. That was all cool. That was all cool. Seeing those other characters show up at parties and stuff like that. It was cool seeing Frost Giant Loki, who was the king of the prince of the him having his horns, but being an ice. Yeah, that was all fun. Yeah, that was some fun stuff. But this main centerpiece, Captain Marvel kicking Thor's ass, would never happen. I don't like how they try to keep pushing this character as the strongest character that they have in the MCU, which she is not. It's not because it's a fucking female. It's because she's fucking not. She's just not. Now, when they get ready to retool this character, which I want them to do in this Marvel's movie, Captain Marvel 2, thank you. But I'll come back to liking Captain Marvel again. Because that feminism shit is seeping in to that character. And they've been trying to wrap the character in there and make that character the face of fucking Marvel, and she ain't. She is not. And will never be. Groundskeepers on riding lawnmowers racing down the street. Look, have fun with whatever you do, man. Have fun with whatever you do. They going from one yard to the other around this spot. They just were both just coming down the street. That's pretty funny. Anyway, that's it. But that's my reaction to it. My reaction to it, it's a nice looking episode. Some good nods in the episode, but overall I think it was worth shit. I think it was one of the more garbage episodes of this whole What If thing, especially coming off of the Killmonger episode, which was more interesting, but led into more shit. This was just a little rub out session. That's all it was. It was a double dog for somebody. Like, don't like Thor being at that damn gun. Thor is not dumb. He's not a dumb dude. If he was that fucking dumb, he wouldn't be the one. Even if he still would. Odin wouldn't be trying to make him king. He's too fucking stupid. So this trope that any man that's big and buff and powerful has to be dumb is a feminist trope. Not every big buff dude is dumb as fuck. Ask Charles Faulkner. That's a big buff dude who ain't dumb yet. That's just in his face. That's a bullshit trope. That's a feminist trope. The fact that every female character in here is actually bossing around and talking crazy and trying to threaten with some kind of physical violence